Hello YouTubers. I'm going to do a little review of this Kodak Zi6 on battery power. Let me mute the TV. Review on the Zi6 camcorder, this pocket camcorder. I'm going to do a review on the battery power usage, and also going to tell you why I get excellent battery power or use on my devices. But before I get to the specifics, I want you to just look at, this is my Zi6, and it's on a tripod here, right here, and then it has it's pointing at the TV, and I'm using it to just record. I'm doing a really just a battery test. I want to see how long it lasts on a set of AA's. This uses two AA batteries, and I want to see how long this lasts. So as you can see right now, it's been 1 hour and 35 minutes, and look at the battery gauge to the right there. That's just awesome usage. And you can see it's on HD mode. I don't know, my understanding is this has the capability, this Zi6, of recording in 60 frames a second. I don't believe that is what I have it set on. I think this is 30 frames a second, which is fine with me. Because 60 frames is a bit aggressive. If you're doing sports or something, yes, you would want to, because then you can slow motion it down, and 60 frames a second is good for stop action editing. So how am I getting, okay, we have 1 hour and 36 minutes on 2 AA batteries, and it's looking like it's about halfway through. Now, of course, these gauges are horribly inaccurate, but they give you a pretty good approximation, these newer ones, on generally how much power you have available. But these things almost work like a cheap gas tank fuel gauge, like on an old Fiat or something, that you can be here with thinking you have a half tank of gas, and then all of a sudden it goes down to E because the ball was stuck, or whatever, the arm is getting rusty or something goofy. So I don't know if this is the same, and this will all of a sudden go way down. But you know what? If I, on 2 AA batteries, can get 1 hour and 37 minutes of recording, I'm fine with that. I would be fine with an hour. On AA rechargeables, I mean, that is significant, that on AA rechargeables, meaning that they're not lithium ion, that I'm getting 1 hour and now 38 minutes of recording. So what batteries am I using? I'm using the Sanyo Eneloop, and the Eneloop is all one word. I'm using the Sanyo Eneloop rechargeable batteries, and specifically, I'll show you right here. I'll turn up the lights. I have this one just so you can see it later. But here's the Eneloop batteries. They're white. And then this is the recharger right here that comes with it. This is a kit. You can get, if you buy the kit here, it costs you about $30. And you get the recharger here. And then you get 4 AA batteries, and you get 4 AAA batteries. So you get 8 batteries altogether, plus your recharger. And if you bought, you can buy just the batteries. It's a little cheaper, but they're still expensive. You can get like 8 AA batteries for under $20. Now you may think, well, that's sure a lot of money, but these last a long time. They're advertised at getting about 1,000 discharge cycles, recharging cycles, and you can look up what that means, but trust me, that's very good. That's a lot of use. That doesn't mean each time you plug in and charge your batteries that counts as one time of those 1,000. No, it doesn't mean that. It means that full charge down to completely discharged, full charge, completely discharged, that type of cycle, that you can do that 1,000 times before the batteries go dead. The average on NiCad or nickel metal hydride batteries, which were before these and which are typical, like this Kodak here, the average is about 500 charge cycles. So you get a lot of use out of these Eneloop. Now the the other good, excellent aspect of these is that they do not discharge. They do not discharge like this battery here. This is a regular rechargeable battery, nickel metal hydride, I believe. Let's see. We'll turn this around. Yeah, you see over here, over to the left, right here. Right here it says nickel metal hydride. So this battery, if you charge it up fully today and leave it sitting in a flashlight, in a drawer, in a camera, whatever, this will discharge at about 6 to 8% per month, meaning that by the end of 1 year it'll be completely dead, just sitting there unused. The Eneloop battery does not do that, and that's one of the big things that they advertise about it. You could leave this in your flashlight, in your car. You could leave it in a digital camera, an MP3 player, or this camcorder, and it will, unused, I'm emphasizing the unused, it'll last, it'll discharge at a rate of about 10% per year. So 6 to 8% for the nickel metal hydride, the usual one, 6 to 8% per month discharge rate, meaning it can go dead after about a year. The Eneloop battery, 10% a year. That's just excellent. That means you could put that in a drawer for 10 years, and in year 9 you're still going to have some use out of it. Now obviously there'll only be 10% left after 10 years, but you know what? I mean, come on. Well, I'm not even going to talk about that. If you're not using something for 10 years, then don't even watch my video. Go away. So I highly recommend the Eneloop batteries because they give you excellent power. So not only do you have the slow discharge rate, and you have a lot of uses with it, but look at that. We're now up to an hour and 42 minutes, and it looks about halfway. And you can see I'm recording this TV show, and it's been sitting here on this tripod right here for that long, and that's just excellent. Okay, so that's my review. I'm going to run out of time. And that's if you're having problems with the battery use on the Zi6, the problem is your batteries. It's not the device. These electronic devices, especially something with a display like this, really eat up the batteries. Like when you get a digital camera and you like that big, large TFT display, it's going to eat batteries. So keep that in mind. Okay, I have to end.
And Merrill Lynch. These four...
No, Merrill Lynch is part of Bank of America now. It's Wells Fargo.
It's Wells Fargo. Right. These people issue one of two.
Okay, YouTubers, this is just showing that with these Eneloop batteries,
who is he kidding?
I got approximately, you can see that the red warning is on. So I was right that this is like a gas gauge, a horribly inaccurate gas gauge, that it fluctuates wildly when it's working. Okay, you can see it's going out now. There we go. Just ran out of battery power. Okay, so got a little over 2 hours use on 2 Eneloop batteries. That's Eneloop, Sanyo Eneloop batteries.